Hello everyone, I'm Sean. Alright, and this is Everyday Food Reviews. Today we've got a couple more of these Soba Noodles. So these were originally recommended by Lineage View, who recommended the chili ones, and at the time I was buzzing off of them. I'd never had such good noodles. Since then, I found a couple that I prefer, but the chili Soba Noodles are still up there, and they're available in a lot of supermarkets, like Tesco. They're even available at the Tesco Express at the petrol station. So here we've got two flavours that are a little bit rarer to see. We've got Sukiyaki beef and Peking duck. I'm told the Peking duck one is the one to get. And when somebody said that, I thought, great. But I've never seen it. But then I did see it, so I thought, that's the one to get. I'll get it. So with that in mind, we'll try the Sukiyaki beef first. I can't remember where I got these from. I think I got the beef one from Morrison's on Amazon on one of the grocery deliveries. And I think I got the duck one maybe from a big Tesco. They're both about £1. The regular price in the supermarket's more like £1.40 or so. But yeah, it seems to be about £1 on special offer, which is a shame because a pot noodle is about 50p on special offer. However, it is easily twice as good as a pot noodle. This is still a bit hot. I just made these just now. One thing I will say about these Soba noodles, you got all the vegetables in there, and I get that they're dehydrated so they need the water added, but because of the way you drain it, most of the vegetables end up in the lid of the cup. They're a bit difficult to get back into the cup, so I don't know if it could be solved by having a separate packet of vegetables like you do for the sauce, or if that would just create the problem of either shelf life, because you'd have to have the vegetables in there sort of hydrated, or just preparation, because you'd have to have them in there dehydrated, and then, once you drain the water away, how are you going to hydrate the vegetables again to get them back into the noodles? I don't know if you could put the vegetables in the sauce and keep them hydrated that way, and use the sauce as a preservative for them. That could work. That might be better. But then I don't know if there's people who like the vegetables but don't like the sauce and like the option of not having all the sauce. I don't know. Comparing it to a couple of dry noodles I've had since I've had these, that's something I'd say. It's the other ones you add, like the kimchi ones, you add the kimchi afterwards. The samyang spicy ones, you drain them and add the sauce afterwards, but they don't have vegetables in, they've just got the sauce and that's it. All the ones with dry vegetable packets seem to be the sort of ramen soup type ones. These noodles are nice and savoury. Yeah, I like these. I'm not sure exactly what Sukiyaki beef is. This has little bits of soy in it that resemble beef, which is pretty cool. It feels like it's just lacking a bit of something. Like it just needs a bit of spice or something, just a little bit of a kick. Otherwise, oh, it says beef meat pieces, maybe that's actual beef. I only looked because I thought that actually tastes quite meaty. It just feels like it's missing a bit of punch, or a bit of a kick or something. It's fine, it's savoury, I just feel like it needs a bit of something extra to take it over the edge, maybe a little bit of spice. But then if you wanted a little bit of spice, why wouldn't you just get the chili ones? So I think what I'm saying there is maybe just I prefer the chili ones. Try the Peking duck ones. So you might notice, I've not showed these off properly, have I? Might notice the duck ones are nowhere near as dark. Flavour on these duck ones is relatively mild. It is very nice. It's very, very sweet. It's like a hoisin sauce. I feel like there could have been a little bit more of the sauce. It feels a bit too subtle to me. But then, if there were just more of this sauce without changing the composition or the recipe or anything, it'd be too sweet. So maybe they've made the sauce first and then put in a decent amount and then thought, no, that's too much. And instead of like rejigging it, they've just reduced the portion. So like I say, it feels like it needs more sauce, but then I think more of this specific sauce would just be too sweet. Very, very nice. If you like the hoisin sauce you get with Peking duck, you'll probably get on with them. I happen to really like it myself. It's just, again, I'd probably prefer the chili ones. Overall, very good noodles, very good flavours. I still rate the chili ones, which were the first ones I had. But yeah, see them for £1, give them a go. Just fill with water, leave it for a few minutes, drain off the water, add the sauce packet and mix it up, and it's pretty much at the right temperature to eat as well, because, you know, you've drained off the water, which is boiling hot, and then added in the room temperature sauce, and that cools it down. So they're not just like sat in boiling hot sauce, like even a pot noodle or a ramen noodle or something. Drain that off and then take the lid off and it just starts cooling down straight away, and you add the sauce and mix that in, and it's just about the right temperature to eat without having to hang around waiting. So it is a little bit more faffing having to drain the water out, but I'd say it's no less convenient than a pot noodle, because a pot noodle you need to make up and then hang around waiting to eat it. So I'd say that balances out. I think they're really good. I'll be looking out for more flavours in the future. I've got the other cup noodle flavours to look at as well that aren't the soba noodles, but still excited to look at them. So we'll be looking at them soon. Got a seafood one and a katsu curry one, I think. But yeah, thanks very much for joining us. See you next time. Cheers.